I don't know why I'm on repeat right now. But yeah, I'm on my way to work, and so I'll turn my camera on when I get there. But you guys get to have a little ride with me, and I just rolled out of the bed. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's raining, but we can't complain because it's not raining here like it's raining in Jamaica. So I get really freaked out when I see a storm come up and it's literally like all black. I don't know if like that's their new satellite system lately or their radar imaging, but I don't remember storms being all black and red on the screen back in the day. And I'm from Virginia, so we had storms. Do you guys remember? Give me a one in the chat if you remember storms back in the day being black and red, like the scariest looking colors ever. Because I don't remember it, and I know we had some decent storms. I remember one storm where I worked at Golden Corral, and there wasn't really power most of the places, but Golden Corral had a generator, so we were open. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. That was so rude. But we were open, and I swear I made like $50 tips that day. It's like I was waiting tables, and I also had a side job that I did that I waited tables, but it was like the best day in tips at Golden Corral ever. But there were so many people because the storm was bad, but we didn't lose people. Thank you, Gopher. Good to see you. Nobody passed away that I know of. And before this storm even started, they were saying there were 9 casualties. I don't know what that was from or where exactly that was, but if they started out with 9 and it didn't even start yet, I can't imagine. I can't imagine, but I mean, I don't know. Is there something in Jamaica that we want? Like, as for, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to put my tinfoil hat away now because, like, I always feel like it's frowned upon to talk about it, but the more time that goes by, the more we actually find out some things are true as far as weather, if you know what I mean. Back in the day, when the Olympics were in China, they were trying to make sure the Olympic Games were not rained out. How do you think they did that? Like, it's been a long time since the stuff that was going on in Vietnam, and stuff came out of the sky there too. It's just, I don't know. I don't believe anybody. I don't trust most people. I don't trust most things that we get said and fed. Oh, I love the little box. Thank you, Helena. And so I'm just not, I don't know. I think that once you manipulate things that are supposed to be natural, like the weather, or humans, they no longer become of God. I think that's what it's really referring to when it talks about things like that in the Bible, is that you're not supposed to manipulate nature. But once you mess with something, it's like broken, if you know what I mean. Like, it becomes broken. Thank you so much, Gopher. I love the little emojis. They're so cute. So all we can do is pray, really. And I definitely do still believe in prayer. I believe in prayer and miracles, and I have faith that things work the way they're supposed to. And sometimes that's not how I want them to work out. Did you catch how I said that? It's like things always work the way that they're supposed to, but that's not always how I want them to work. So, hey, good morning, Pat. So, I just left the house, and I'm driving. It's really, really rainy, so I'm not really looking at the chat until I like stop at the corners and such. So I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm sorry if you're saying hi and whatnot, and I'm not saying hi back. I will stop here shortly when I get to work, and I'll turn my camera on, and we'll go back to chatting. But yeah, so I haven't looked at the numbers since I just woke up, but I'm praying there's not catastrophic casualties here, which when you see a storm this big, it's this like black red blob on the screen. It's scary to think of it as being something that could take out people, but it can. Thank you, Tiff. And I just worry. Sometimes I worry for no reason, but with this, it's like, how can you not worry? And people didn't really evacuate. I heard reports of people that were supposed to evacuate, and like the report said that one person left, and I'm like, where are these people going? Oh, and then not to mention, I hate this part of all of this. I hate this part the most. There were live shows where it was like live views of Jamaica, and then you'd see like little animals go by. And then now that you see it this morning, I've kind of glanced over at it. I know that it's flooded, and I see comments, and the comment says, I feel sad for the animals, and I didn't even think of that. And then like the second that I saw that comment, I was just like, oh my God. And my heart sank. All of the poor animals, the just that part makes me so sad. That part just really makes me so sad, because like they can't help the weather. They don't have means and ways to get to a different state or country, I mean. And I just hate that. Thank you, Helena. The animals are helpless, and thank you, Gypsy. It's like I hate it. I'm the person that cries when the dog in the movie gets killed, but the people can all die. Like, it's not good, but I just feel so sad, and that caught my attention, and I was kind of mad that I allowed that to catch my attention, because it's like now it's even more of a heavier event where, you know, livestock or animals that are homeless walking the streets, like the dogs and the cats, and you know, the animals that live outside, like just animals. God made animals, they live outside. Where do they go? I know that some animals in the wild, like Yellowstone and the bison, they can tell that stuff is going on and they just go to a different place. Maybe some of the animals were able to do that, like get to higher ground, just based off of how they said. Like, I have to tell myself something, because if I don't, I'll be sitting here just worried about where the animals went and how they're possibly gonna survive this event. Like, I just can't imagine. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that I think like that. But and then I hate that I saw the comment, because it's just like, I would have never even really thought that deeply into it. And then it's just like, I caught it, and I'm like, oh God. So yeah, I just gotta keep praying and not focusing on the bad stuff, which is what I'm trying to do. And yesterday, that's kind of what I was trying to do with the case of missing Melody Buzzard. Of course, a lot of people are thinking something bad could have happened to her, which of course, it's my nature to be more of a Debbie Downer than somebody that's positive. So I really started off the stream yesterday trying to like tell myself, hey, let's try to think positive. Let's point out the positive. And this is me talking to myself, like, hey, let's be positive about stuff, you know? And I said basically, well, it doesn't seem like the mom has harmed this child up until date, so why would she harm her now? Maybe she's left her with a friend and she's coming to get her things and she's going to go back to the baby, right? And so then the comment section is like, well, you know, there's nothing good that can come from this. If the mom is so mentally ill, you know, there's nothing good that could possibly come from her just taking her kid somewhere and leaving her kid. And I'm like, you're right. And that's instantly what I thought when I heard the story. And that's what I thought all along. But it's like, you have to try to, not you. I have to try to train my mind to think differently, because everything in this world is what you make of it. All of the world for you is your perception of the world. You can perceive it as good or bad. You can perceive it as, you know, hot, cold, up, down. You could perceive things so differently than the person sitting next to you. That's why people will go into a movie theater and they will all come out and describe their favorite part of the movie, or they'll tell you a part that stuck out to them, or something that they saw in the movie. Like, you know how they have like Easter eggs, like hidden gems in the movies that you're not supposed to get but you get, and they'll all be different. Well, that's because we all have our different perception to life, to movies, to things we see. And that's why you can choose what your Am I back? I don't know why that happens. I really don't. It's like all of a sudden I'm just not there anymore, but nothing changed. Like, I didn't change any of my settings. Are we back? Okay, good. Thank you. Um, Sounded like our car door opened, then nothing. Yeah, no, I didn't even stop. I didn't open the car door, but I did turn the camera on. But yeah. No, but I was saying I can wake up every morning and start singing to the animals and pretend like I'm Cinderella. And that's not reality. Like, I'm not a fairy tale character. So I can conduct myself in the same way and literally sing and prance around the house and, you know, but that's not reality. And I don't even know why I was going off on this tangent now that all this has gone down. A cat door opened. What the heck is a cat door? A car door? That's my windshield wiper. I think that's what you guys heard. This is my favorite crown. And I don't even know, like, how do you even wear this? Because look at how thick these are. Usually I thought I would put the bobby pins in the clips that I would put in my hair. But I don't know how you would even wear this. But it's like, ta-da! I need to hide my 5 head. I don't really care that much about my forehead. Everybody wants to suggest like clip-in bangs and all this other stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing all that. I rolled out the bed. I washed my hair last night. I don't even think I brushed my hair. So yeah, I literally rolled out the bed and I barely made it here. Like, I've got 10 minutes to get in the door here. So, but I figured I'd come chat with you guys. They call you Peanut Head? You don't look like a peanut head. Stop that. My husband saw a precious dog that had been shot yesterday. It ran off and could not find it to have. Oh, God. I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, who? I hate it. I know, poor Jamaica. My wife does. I have a cat door. It goes into my laundry shed. That's awesome. The cat has to have a microchip to open it. It's my barn cat safe space. That's awesome. Sorry, I haven't been on much lately. I've been very sick and in the hospital getting some better, but ways to go still yet. Prayers, Gopher. I'm sorry you've not been feeling well. And yeah, definitely prayers to the people in Jamaica and the pets and the people and the pets. I just feel sad. I know I'm gonna look at it today, but I probably shouldn't because it just makes me sad. Ugh. I don't know why my windshield wipers are still on. I'm just stationary. But yeah. So I'm waiting for Melody Buzzard's mother to be arrested because they gave her 3 days to produce the child and she still hasn't. And I haven't heard of her getting arrested. Have you guys heard? Is there any update on that story? Because I believe there should be. We should hear something at some point, and they really should be arresting her. Because if, you know, if you're going to tell somebody, hey, produce the child or else, and they don't, you kind of sound like, what's it called when you tell somebody you're going to do something and then you don't do it? She needs to be arrested. Like, people are going to commit crimes, and if you don't punish them for their crimes, they're just going to keep committing crimes. Like, yeah, hypocrite. Do we have any proof they really gave her 3 days? Any court documents, anything? I believe I saw it in an article. I'll have to look that up, but I don't know. When it comes to kids and cases with kids, like CPS cases here, you can't really get records like that publicly because it's considered protected, because it's the kid's right. You know, they don't want the child to be, to have their right taken just because the parent is a bad parent currently. But her family, oh, I meant to grab that. Her family issued a statement and basically said to not bash her and her mental health. And I'm thinking to myself, like, we're doing what we can to utilize the information we're given to try and... Okay, yeah, I'm thinking it's a sign. Like, I literally just can't. My thing just completely shuts off nowadays every day. It's like, and I have an iPhone 16. It's up to date on everything. It shouldn't just be completely turning off. Am I back? I think I'm back. Good morning, Christina Rain. Good to see you. I don't know how they're allowing her to not say anything. She needs to be arrested for child neglect. Exactly. Because, like, where's your kid? I don't know. But at the same time, I see when we were talking about it on Dolly's, that you have the right to basically not speak. So it's like, in one way, you know, I would hope the family would welcome attention to this. Right. I would too, Miss Deborah, because where's the baby? Right? Where's the baby? So if there's a possibility the baby's not okay because she may have mental illness and whatnot, I mean, I would want that known. And screw her and her feelings. Like, it's not about her. At this point, it's not about her at all. It's about finding this child. And, you know, if the police is not going to do what they are going to do, we're going to do what we need to do as the public to get answers to find this child. I mean, they told her allegedly, and that's true. I don't know if it is actually. Now that you say that, love, I basically had been just trusting that whole news narrative that she got told, hey, you've got 3 days. But I mean, who's to say that she got really that notice from the police? I mean, hey, Deborah number 2. Right, Gopher, thank you. I love the little emojis. So we don't really know. We don't really know what exactly she's been told and who she's been told it by. But I would hope that we are, I feel the same way with Melody as with Maddie. I think they're both, I don't know what that word's supposed to be. You said Alice, but I think, yeah, it's sad. I did some digging on the co-op yesterday. It seems in California, homeschooling you do not need to be doing in person, which makes me believe they knew Ashley was unhinged. Yeah, the official sheriff reports read that she was not fully registered like she was supposed to be in classes or in school. And I thought that I read that you did have to have a portion where you go in, because when you're a child, your development matters, and development means being able to sustain and live in society. Thank you, Christina. And for me, it's important to have communication skills with your peers as a child. And so for me, thank you, Christina. For me, I believe kids should have interaction with other kids at least once every 6 months or something of that nature. Where's our leader, Mr. Turtle? He'll be on at lunch probably. But yeah, we watched movies and fell asleep, and then woke up early and then fell asleep again. So my schedule is completely off. His schedule is normal like it usually is, and he comes and goes when he wants. So yeah, exactly, Gopher. Kids need to be socialized. Thank you, Christina. I love them. The emoji gifts are my favorite. Anyways, guys, I gotta run. The city isn't very nice. Lompoc Village is much nicer than Lompoc. Oh wow, Morgan. So you live nearby? That's good to know. I don't think she's actually in Nebraska. I think she dropped her further where the... Huh. Thank you, Anna. Have a great day. You guys too. I gotta run. I just right as I said I had 3 minutes, now I got 2 minutes. You guys, I gotta run. Thank you for being here. Have a blessed day. Bicycle.